Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Queen Z Spiritual Insight. I am Queen Z. On today I am starting over again, guys. I know. I keep having little hiccups with me doing my YouTube channel. It's because I've been working behind the scenes on other divers. The one thing that I am doing, Queen Z Spiritual Insight now have a website. Queen Z Spiritual Insight does now have a website where you could book readings. You could actually join a membership. I have my membership plans going on. I am having the launch date and everybody is invited, but I do advise you to get your free ticket online. Register at www.queenzspiritualinsight.com. That's QUEENZINSIGHT.com. Please go register for a free ticket, or you can purchase the new the Divine membership, which is the top membership, at a discount price from now until the 20th of September, which is 24 hours after the event. You'll be able to get that discount price for $25. But with this membership and what you register and with the tickets, both tickets do gain you access for 24 hours into this live event, into the website, to everything that is not going to be open to the public, because it is going to be membership access only. I will be doing 2 times for if you access this membership. I'm gonna just give you a little brief about it. This membership is going to access you to get 2 free live reading parties. We doing workshop courses. We also will be doing so many different things. We have a group called the Soul Tribes, is where we breaking down different Soul Tribe groups inside of a chat. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of things, prizes, gifts, whatever you could think of. I am going to be working on. A lot of my testimonials will be up there. A lot of the things that I've been through, some information that was eccentric to me when it came down to me with my journey, and that I feel was relevant to a lot of my clients' journey, which is similar to what I have already went through. So, long story short, I am going to break that down eventually with a separate video. I do have the video posted on my YouTube channel. And it's basically telling you exactly what is going on. So, today I am going to do a general love reading. And I am going to be using, first time using both of these decks together. I'm going to be coming through with the Starseed Oracle. And this is by Rebecca Campbell and Daniel Noel. And then I'm also going to be using James Vaughn Pugh, the Soul Journey lesson cards, as a clarifier. So, and perfect song pops on as soon as I'm getting ready to do a love reading for YouTube. Look at that. All right, let's get a little bit of shuffling going on here. Again, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. And to check out the website, which is queenzsinsight.com, www.queenzsinsight.com. And the big live launching event is going to be the 19th at 9 p.m. All right, so, Spirit, can you please give me the energy for love on today? What is the energy when it comes to love? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's move that card away. Can I get 4 cards for the energy for love? Okay. Can I get one more card, Spirit, for love? What is the energy for love on today? Can I get one more card for love? What is the energy for love? Well, it looked like Spirit gave me 2 more. Again, this is one of my newer decks. And I use it quite often now because it's a good deck. I'm not going to even lie. Alright, so it gave me 2 more cards. So we have 5 cards here right now. And anybody that is into numerology, the number 5 represents change. Okay. So the crowning of this reading is called soul growth and training. It's time to step up. So a lot of you been going through probably some things when it comes down to relationships and love. And I feel like it's time for you to grow out of the childlike stage when it comes down to love and relationships and get an understanding of it's time for you to move forward, time for you to go into a higher level of commitment. I feel like it's like you don't need to be afraid of the past of your way of relationships and being afraid to take the leap of faith when it comes down to love and commitment and trusting. You got activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So a lot of you are being called to journey to other places or deal with other situations when it comes to love. Some of you are being called to leave relationships or commitments at this time, and it's because it's a part of your soul growth. So you got big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspire ideas. Some of you may have connections with the spirit world where you have a love that's dealing with spiritual, like a spiritual aspect. I always tell all my clients when I'm dealing with them and I'm doing readings that I believe in that when your soul is aligned with somebody, you will always gravitate towards that person. Or if your soul is aligned with some people, you will always gravitate towards them people. So this could be the big vision thinking. This is because your soul is on a mission. Something you can't stop. It's something you can't stop. Your physical could tell you to be doing one thing, but your soul will always align you back to what your mission is, which is your soul mission. So you got lifting the veil. I think some of you are becoming observant of this. This is what you're realizing. Because maybe you're doing things out of pure, like your physical is telling you to do one thing, but then your soul is telling you to do another thing. You keep finding yourself doing what your soul tells you. But your morals, meaning your physical self, is telling you to do one certain thing, but then your morals is going against what your soul is telling you. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. So a lot of you are in a lot of confusion right now. So you got lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So you're starting to learn what is aligned with your soul, because like I said, if your physical and your soul is not in an alignment together, you'll have you doing the things that your soul wants you to do, but your physical, because you're locked in with a situation and a thought or a way of being that you need to be in the world, that you will go up against that. You'll go up against it. You will start going up against your patriotic way of living. And your matriarch will always come into subdue. You got inner earth, like I said, what you feel in the inside, what your soul is telling you. It says you'll survive this. Never new situations and beginnings. Some of you are being called to journey off into other situations. The veil has been lifted. You get the bigger picture now. Because look, you got the bigger picture thinker. And then you got the veil has been lifted. So I feel like a lot of you are looking in the veil, between the veil now, but you're still in fear of moving forward and going into this new direction you're being called to move to. But again, it's a part of your soul alignment. This is why you're being called. Your soul is calling you to move forward with life. Your soul is calling you to be in alignment with your life. So I'm going to actually clarify this. Like I said, this is going to be a short introductional reading, because I haven't been up here in so freaking long. And I swear, this is a whole nother deck of cards. This is actually my past life deck. Look what was in there. Some of you are still in imprisonment and in slavery. I like this. I'm going to actually keep this card right here. And I'm going to clarify that with the soul journey cards as well. Just because Spirit obviously left that card in there. And I haven't used this deck in so long. So that card been sitting here for a very long time. Very long time. Let's clarify these cards for the energy of love. Some of you are in an imprisonment when they come down to love. You feel like a slave to love. Ooh, hot mess. Okay. Spirit, can I please get a confirmation? What lessons is there to be learned when it comes to love? And I'm actually going to clarify that past life card last, because I think that's a significant theory when it comes down to this whole bigger relationship situation going on over here. Okay. All right, so the first card I am going to clarify is going to be called Spirit. What lesson is there to be learned when it comes to love with the card called? Why is called here? Why is called here, Spirit? We got 3 cards here. We got fear, we got humor, and we got abundance. Listen, this is no games. No games. Soul gifts in training. It's time to step up. What is it time to step up to? A lot of people are saying, right? What lessons is, what is Spirit trying to tell me? What is the lessons that I need to learn? You need to learn abundance. You need to learn abundance. It says, I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So, like I said, your soul is telling you something. You need to bring the... I keep telling everybody that the 5D has to come into the 3D. It is now the 5D territory. And this is what Spirit is doing to everybody, is manipulating a lot of people. And Spirit is telling you it's time for you to bring your dreams into a reality. It's no longer can be a dream. Your abundance is what is within, and you can manifest your abundance in your own reality. So Spirit is saying, what is your soul being called to do? What is your soul being called to do is to be abundant. What are you being called to step up to? Being abundant, being happy, being overall happiness, having overall happiness. Humor, to have humor, laugh at situations that was meant to fuck you over. You laugh at the ones that was trying to take you below the belt. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Choose to focus on the things that make you happy. Choose to laugh at the things that try to make you sad. You got to find humor in everything. And it was 11:56 when I said that. So Spirit is saying that is a part of your alignment. That is a part of your growth. What is your soul being called to do? Be happy. Find humor in everything. Go towards the thing that make you smile. Do you got fear? Huh. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Spirit don't want you to have hate in your heart. Spirit don't want you to be scared to move forward with life. Spirit did not make you to be in fear when you're dealing with a situation, or to think otherwise when you're dealing with a situation. Spirit made you to be happy, humorous, have humor in anything that you're doing. Abundance, to be happy. And then, like I said, to clarify this whole card of called, when you're being called, your gifts, soul gifts, meaning something that Spirit gave to you from within, and that's your happiness. That's something that nobody, no person, place, or thing is able to take from you. But when we give people the power and the control over these things, this is where the imprisonment or slavery come in effect at. This is why this card is here. We are imprisoned and in slavery away from, this is locked away. Because of this little tiny ass card that keep overpowering us. Fear. We are a slave to our own fears. But Spirit is calling you to come and bring out that happiness. Go towards the things that make you happy. The things that make you smile. The joys of life. Why is activated earth here? What lessons are here to be learned today with love when it comes to activated earth? Ooh. Happiness. What the fuck? Listen, the overall message, Spirit is saying you got to go towards the thing that make you happy. Activated earth, power places, lay lines, trust where you're led. Go where you're led. When you're being led to something, that means your soul is aligned with something. If Spirit is telling you to leave a situation because your soul is not growing from it, that's why you're going to go towards what makes you happy. You're going towards your happiness, your destiny, your power places. Where you could be higher than who you are. You could be enlightened. You could be you. It says happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Your path is nothing but happiness. So anything that brings you sorrow, fear, make you scared to live, or make you to go afraid to go forward, Spirit said that is what is doing this job. It's a part of your path. Every path has to have distractions on it so that way Spirit can know if you're still going steady forward. But your ultimate path, your power place, is where you're happy at, where your happiness lies. Good one. Why is big picture thinker here? Hold on. That was way too many. But if Spirit throw it like that again, I'm just going to take it. Why is big picture thinker here for the collective with love. Why is the bigger picture here? Again, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share to my channel. And please come to the launching party, because if you like my reading now, you're going to love my reading that night. I promise you. So, the 3 cards that come out for big picture thinking. I'm going to remind y'all what the card said. I don't know if a lot of y'all are into Pleiades and Earth Angels and stuff like that. This is what this is referencing to. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. Visionary. Inspired ideas. When you're part of the Pleiades energy, that means you're a light worker. You're here to do a certain thing. And that's to raise the vibration of humanity, of the earth, of the universe. We're raising a vibration. So, you got imagination. A lot of us vision this already. We have vision. We're vision. The visions that we all hold is the key to the knowledge that people, places, and things try to steal from us for a very long time. So Spirit is now giving it to us again to see if our generation, the common day people now, the 80s babies, 90s, 2000 babies, is we going to pass the torch down? Is we going to change the environment and the way things move when it comes to love? This is now a love reading, but in overall, Spirit is actually giving us the biggest lesson of life if we're going to bring our visions forward. Because 90% of the collective is thinking the same thing, and that's happiness. Happiness. When it comes to love, a relationship, job, all of the above. All that shit plays a big part in our imagination. Some people say our happiness is nothing but a fragment of our imagination, but it's the biggest part of our imagination that means the most to us. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. What you are trying to bring into fruition, what you're trying to envision, Spirit said bring it forward. You're part of the Pleiades energy. You are part of the new earth. The new world that is coming forward. A lot of you don't understand that change. You're a part of the change. Remember, all these presidents and all these people been saying the change. But one thing y'all got to realize, and this is where everybody is getting distracted at, even when it comes down to love. We get distracted whenever somebody try to steal our joy, whenever somebody try to take away from our happiness. Spirit said you weather the storm, and that's why you're going through all this stuff when it comes to love. Even if you're dealing with somebody and you want to move forward because it's not a part of your happiness and it's not a part of your alignment, Spirit said you cannot fear moving forward. You can't fear change. We all growing every day. We all growing past a certain point in our lives. We all maturing at a different stage in life. So even if you are dealing with somebody and you're not growing with that person, you can't feel guilty. You can't make that person feel guilty for not being who they are. Everybody changing on their own timing. But Spirit is saying when it comes to love, you have to go towards what makes you happy. That is your power place. That's your power place when it comes to love. When you could be happy, you can be yourself. So even if you fart or a certain way, even if you're a goofy person, if you're a loving person, affectionate, that person will reciprocate that energy. If this is something that you've been thinking of, because let me tell you something, there is a such thing as the Pleiades and Twin Flames. All of us are supposed to be the ones that is to show the new world. We're bringing forth the new world. And that's what all these distractions is to stop and prevent that from happening. It's been going on for generations, for ancestries ago. Okay, so this year, in this lifetime, and these people that we're being raised around, we are now the outlet of showing, certain amount of us is to show genuine love, unconditional love. Twin Flames is technically the vibration of the highest unconditional love that you could ever receive, not only to yourself but to other people. But do you got soulmate connections? All of these are starting to come into play because we are bringing in the new age, the new love, the new system of how our children will be able to identify their self-esteem and how they are going to gravitate towards people is a part of their soul tribe, because it's going to be uplifting to them. So they will be their highest self. That's where we get the highest self part from. So yes, it all goes back to our imagination. You never give up on that vision. You never give it up, because you know what? That was something that was given to you from Spirit from day one. So you can't fear the things that you are changing, because the world around us has told us that we're supposed to be a certain way with relationships, or we gotta be a certain way as a man or a woman. But yet you want to be something else. Maybe you want to be a man that do here. Maybe you want to be a man that do here, but because of society saying that men are gay because they touch in here and braiding here or whatever, so be it. Maybe if you're a woman that want to play baseball or basketball with the men because you're too masculine. No, maybe at that time that's what she physically wants to do because she enjoys the athletic part of it. This is why you can't say you can't change. Everybody is changing. So Spirit saying when you see something changing in your relationship with a person, or if that person you feel like that you can't tolerate that person no more, or you're outgrowing that situation, it's okay to change. It's okay. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You are the only person, if you're growing as a person, if you change it every day, your relationship should grow with you. If it's not helping you to grow or you're not growing with it, then you already know. You got to stick to that vision. You know what you wanted in love. You know what you expect in love. You know what you're giving in love. So that's the only thing you want reciprocated back into your direction. Then you got pride issues. We have pride. Like I said, this all goes back to going back to the physical way of being, our morals. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So, like I said, we all know we all are human. We all know we all got our own issues. We all know that. But our pride will make us fall away from the things that we love the most when it comes to love. Why is lifting the veil here? You got friendship. Lifting the veil, you starting to realize your relationships with people, your friendships with people. People that's reciprocating the same energy you giving, people that's showing the same love you're giving, whatever the case may be. It's a reciprocation. So it says questioning everything. Anything underlying must go. So when it's dealing with connections with people, you learning what you need to dismiss and you learning what you need to keep. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You're learning who is really in your life for a certain purpose. Whether it's if you got certain friends that is in your life to use you for what you could do for them, or if you love them, or if that person genuinely want to see you do better as a person, if they're going to help you be a better person every day, or whatever the case may be, are they going to knock who you are, or are they going to treat you fucked up because you got certain aspects that you don't align with them? No, a friend is somebody you're learning that those people that want to keep knocking at your inabilities already is the ones that is not aligned with you. Those are the ones that wants to distract you and take you off of focus. The ones that uplift who you are and encourage the brighter side to you and don't allow you to do the negative things or think negative about yourself, those are the ones that's there for you. So I feel like a lot of you, the lessons that you are learning when it comes down to this veil being lifted when it comes to love, you're learning what friendships is irrelevant to your relationships, what relationships is connected to you. Again, when you in a relationship and you in a commitment, you gotta base it off of your friendship first. If you and this person can't be friends or discuss things or go through life with certain situations, whatever the case may be, Spirit said that's where you're learning to eliminate relationships with people and friendships. So inner earth. Why is inner earth here? What lesson had to be learned? Worry. You worry that this is not gonna come forward. This is the lesson you learning. This is still there. This vision, you're the big vision thinker. So you know you can make this happen, right? It says you'll survive this. New situations and beginnings. New situations and beginnings is a part of your cycles. You worry that you starting over new, that if it's gonna still be the same energy that it was. This is why fear is taking so much hold of a lot of us, and this is why this imprisonment card is here, because your fears is imprisoning you, enslaving you to your own scariness, your own unhappiness, your own stressors in life. So the card worry came out and says, I am learning that worry does not change the outcome. So when you worry about changing your world or going towards your happiness and making your world a better place, you cannot worry about it. This is the lesson. Worryation and fear is keeping you stagnated. Okay, this is the last card, and then I am signing off. So why is imprisonment and slavery here? Purpose. You think this is your purpose. You think being a slave to relationships or being in a commitment that you feel like you're a slave to it, or you're forced to be there? No, hell no. Spirit said, the lesson for you was your purpose. I know what I am here to do. You know you're not here to be stagnated in one situation and be all fucking restricted from who you are. The lesson for you is your purpose. You need to know who you are deep inside. It's about your self-worth, guys. Once you learn your self-worth, fear will not be involved. Pride will not be a part of this. Let me see. And worryation will have to be eliminated. So only thing you won't have on this table is purpose. When it comes to your relationships, you're going to have friendships, bonds that mean something. You're going to be able to change and grow. You're going to be able to be who you are. So whether you low right now, that person going to vibrate with you. Remember, that imagination is your earth, your heaven on earth. You have to bring this down. You know why? Because Spirit say you are the big vision thinker. You think of things and you make it happen. So stop looking behind the veil. Stop being afraid to move past that veil. And you need to move forward because you're abundancy. And you got to laugh at life. Go towards the thing that make you laugh. Because your abundancy is calling on it. Happiness is the key to your truths. The things that you are supposed to gravitate towards is what makes you happy. That is your power point. That's where you can be yourself. That's where you gain most of your strength from, because your soul is being called to do so. Your soul is being called to do so. This is where your gifts is going towards. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to be happy. And you know why? Because imprisonment and slavery, this is what's keeping you. Your pride, fear, worryation, slavery. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, like, subscribe, and share onto my YouTube channel. But also go onto www.queenzspiritualinsight.com. And you need to register for that free ticket so you can be online on the 19th. So you can get full access to my website. Have a good one, everybody. Namaste.